Chuck Wepner, there was a period in your life after boxing where you went through a difficult period. Can you share that with us and what you did to turn that part of your life around?
Well, after the title fight, I'd gone 15 rounds, and the following year they made the movie Rocky, which I was the inspiration for. So I was living pretty high on the hog. Everywhere I went, people were calling me Champ and Rocky. And
were you able to save your money?
I've always worked.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the same job I had then. 43 years I'm with the company. I'm with a company called Allied Liquors out in Carlstadt, New Jersey, and I make a very good living. So I went through a lot of money, but I still make a good living. And, things, what goes around comes around. They've done numerous television things on me, and they did that big documentary for ESPN, and now the movie's coming out with Mike Tolan and Jeff Furizig. Those are the guys that did the documentary.
So getting back to the issue that you had that was the dark side of your life, what did you do with that to turn it around?
Well, I stopped. I had a 5-year span there from the first time I did it to the last time I did it. I was
we're talking about drugs,
using coke,
mm-hmm.
and I was going to the clubs, and I was partying and drinking and doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. And after I got arrested, I did 20 months inside, and I got out, and I was clean, and I stayed clean. I've got 23 years clean now, and it's a much better life, believe me.
And now you're doing motivational speaking, from what I understand.
Oh, yeah. I do a lot of motivational speaking, and I try to help the kids. That might sound a little corny because everybody uses that. Well, now I'm clean. Now I do motivational speaking. And half of them are sneaking around on the side and still doing crap. I don't do that. I make appearances. I sign some autographs once in a while. I do motivational stuff. And I try to impart some of the wisdoms, you might say, that I learned the hard way, and it seems to work with the kids.
That's wonderful. Just getting back to one other negative part of your life, because you did turn it around, there was the autograph issue that came up where somebody was, not you, but somebody was signing false autographs.
And they gave me some stuff that they said was signed by Muhammad Ali, and it wasn't. They said... you never know. I mean, I have people that swear that it was, and but anyway, they arrested the people that were involved and that were responsible. And I was out with Ali 2 weeks ago. I do stuff with him yet, and I know his family, and his family knows that I would never do that. I would never ever do anything like that.
Has he stabilized in terms of his Parkinson's disease? Is he the same, or is it deteriorating?
Believe it or not, I think it's about the same. His mind is so sharp, it always was, but it's just the body motor, the Parkinson's that's really hurting him. And but it was great to see him, and his daughters came running over and got me. Come on, hurry up, Daddy wants to see you.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it is. And I went over, I gave him a big kiss, and we took pictures, and I talked to him a little bit, and after a few hours, he gets a little tired, and naturally, he's got that terrible disease. But it was a great thing being invited out to his 70th birthday. Top Rank brought me out there, Bob Arum and Carl Moretti, and they showed me a great time for the weekend. And I just enjoyed so much seeing him because I love the guy. He's been great to me.
Chuck, what do you think is required to turn the boxing sport around? Because it's in the valley right now. The Klitschkos are the Klitschkos, but it's not the way it was when I was a real fan. And what do you think is required?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. What I think is required, I think we need commissioners right now they have commissions in each state, a different state, a different commissioner. I think we need a national commission, a national czar, just like football, baseball, and basketball. We need one man to take control and look over everything and keep everything safe.
Usually when that doesn't happen, there's a financial reason why it's not happening. Is that your opinion? Is there stuff that is precluding it from developing a commissioner?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it all has to do with the money end of it. There's like 5 or 6 different organizations that promote fighting, and each one of them has their own pet state, which they can get their fighters the right fight, and that's why you'll see a lot of a lot of mismatches in states until you get to the top. Usually when you get to the top guys, the fights are pretty good because the number one guy fights the champ or something like that. But
Chuck, could you ever imagine? Could you ever imagine when you were fighting the kind of money that has been thrown around at fighters more recently? It's just unreal.
It is. It's unbelievable. That's the whole thing stopping the Mayweather and the Pacquiao fight. They both won $20 million. And that's what's holding it up. I think eventually it'll happen, but you're absolutely right. The money is astounding. If Muhammad Ali was around now and these kids are getting 20, 25, 30 million, Ali would be getting 100 million.
And throw in Sugar Ray Leonard as one of those high guys. You'd get in the ring right now for 20 million, wouldn't you?
I guess 20 million.
It's like 2 million.
For real. Are you kidding me? What, for 20 million? Sugar Ray Leonard, you're right, was another great one. You know, we had a lot of great fighters in my era and a little after, and they deserved more money, and a lot of them don't have it now. You know, when I was at Ali's birthday, I saw a lot of them, and I'd say there might have been, out of the 12 guys I was with, there might be 3 or 4 that are set financially. You know, the rest of them are, you know, living an average life.
Another guy we had on this program, Chuck, a number of years ago was Boom Boom Mancini, totally different weight class. But you can tell I'm a boxing fan, and I love the opportunity to talk with somebody such as Chuck Wepner.
He's a wonderful guy. He was out in Las Vegas for the birthday party, and Boom Boom was the only small guy. He was a lightweight champ, Boom Boom. And the rest of the guys, except for, I take it back, they flew Pacquiao in from the Philippines for Ali's 70th birthday. And we all got together, and it was great. Boom Boom is a wonderful, I've made a few appearances with him, and Boom Boom was not only a terrific fighter in his day, but he's a terrific young man.
His mother had great foresight in naming him Boom Boom as a baby. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I think
it was Ray, you know. Not Boom Boom. Well, Chuck, the movie is going to be coming out. What do you want people to know about it, and what is it that you hope to accomplish through the recent publicity you're getting?
Well, the movie will be coming out, but Mike Tolan and Jeff Uriz, but it'll be out probably by June sometime. It's in pre-production as we speak, and I just want the people to see the real Chuck Wepner. You know, I was a fun-loving guy. I never hurt anybody. I just like to have a good time, and I met a lot of people, and there'll be a lot of interesting people in it. We got Liev Schreiber playing me, Naomi Watts is in the movie, Christina Hendricks from Mad Men, one of the most beautiful women in the world, is playing my wife. She's thrilled with that.
So she's not playing you. She's playing your wife.
Yeah, she's playing my wife, Linda. And it's going to be a terrific movie because I love the script, and it's very interesting, and I think that it's going to be very well received.
Well, Chuck, it really is a pleasure, and you can tell from my enthusiasm in our discussion how much of a fan of yours I am, and best of wishes to you.
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Chuck Wepner.